What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's Brink Young coming straight out of them South Memphis slums. And right now, I'm talking about this very moment, you are watching Straight To It podcast.
Straight to it. Get straight to it. Get straight to it. Get straight to it. Get straight to it. Let's get straight to it. Get straight to it. See, we about to tell the truth. Tell the truth.
We back again with another episode of the Straight To It podcast. Look, make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you don't hit that notification bell, there's no way you gonna know when I drop a video. Look, we got another special guest in the building. Look, I consider this guy, man, as one of Memphis legends, man. You know what I'm saying? He done put a lot of work in. He been in the game since he was 21 years old, man. Host of BrinkTV, where he interviewed legends such as Yo Gotti, Big Boogie, Player Fly, Lil Chat, Famous Amos, and the actor Rotimi. Look, now he's the host of Brink Radio, bumping 96.3.
Listening to Brink Radio 96.3.
You're listening to Brink Radio.
Make sure y'all tap in every week. I'm gonna put some respect on your name, man. The most award-winning show in Memphis, man. So look.
Of course, it's your host Brink Young, and you are tuning in to the most award-winning talk show in Memphis, Atlanta, Mobile, Alabama. Of course, all 10 of the trophies are in the background.
I'm gonna address you as the award-winning, fresh out them South Memphis slums, Brink Young.
I promise.
Yes,
now,
sir.
That's
Yes,
how
sir.
you give an introduction. Look, anybody that ever interviewed me, ever,
Yeah.
that's how you do it.
Yeah,
Let my guy Sledge be the
example.
high point or,
Okay.
or the example, because
Okay.
like I say, he just showed y'all how you do it. Like I say, he ran down the credentials.
Yeah.
He ran down who I interviewed.
Yep.
He ran down what I do for a living every Sunday night on Comcast. I'm sorry, I'm tripping.
Nah.
See, it's that Ciroc you
Yeah.
gave me. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you
He
know.
gave me about 3 of them shots of Ciroc, so I'm lit.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm already to my top, already to my core. But anyway, what I do for a living every Sunday night
Yep.
on 96.3 FM, and what I do every Tuesday night on Comcast Channel 31 in Memphis,
Yep.
Comcast Channel 6 in Mobile, Alabama, and Comcast Channel 29
Yes, sir.
in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? South Memphis.
Yes, sir,
Understand
South
me? Hey,
Memphis.
where we at, man?
Hey, look.
Yeah.
One thing about you, man, we got a lot in common.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not real big on social media. I'm real big on podcasts, interviews, and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
lately, since I've been in the game, I've been doing research.
Okay.
And I stumbled, upon you. You know, I'm looking like, damn, that's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm him or whatever, however you want to put it. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
And
yeah.
I'm looking at your bio and looking at your content, and I'm like, the whole reason you created your platform is to showcase up and coming artists, musicians, authors, comedians, whatever they do. Give them some type of platform to promote themselves.
Facts.
And
True.
that's the exact reason I created mine. And I'm like, we don't have nothing like that in Memphis. You know what I'm saying?
Man, especially
And-
when I first started, it was exempt. Like, where was they at? Nobody.
Exactly. And I'm like, and you've been doing this for a long time, man, a long time. But I want to know, we're going to take it back.
Okay.
I want to know, who was Brink before BrinkTV, before the radio? Like, who were you before that? Like, you were working a 9 to 5, you were Burger King?
Man, I take you like further before that. Before all of this, I was actually a rapper myself. You know, Brink, aka Young Brink, that was my name.
Yeah.
I used to call myself Young Brink the Youngster. You know,
Okay.
Young Brink, like YOUNG. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Young is not my government last name, but it was actually a play off of my music name, Young Brink. Young is an acronym. Youth Organization United Next Generation. I've been on that since I was 18. You understand me?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I started out as an artist, and I noticed that a lot of independent artists that were, local, they weren't getting their fair share of promotion. You know, I used to have an issue with wanting to be on the radio, and seemed like back in the day, man, when I was a youngster, wasn't nobody really playing indie artists on the radio, like in Memphis, So my goal has always been to be what I needed when I was young. So everything I needed when I was 18, I'm doing it now. Whether it's interviews, whether it's the radio show, playing indie artists on the radio show, I'm doing everything I needed, you know, for other people now. And hey, it's a blessing.
And one thing about it, man, I can tell, like, you made for this. Even though you've been doing it a long time, but even looking at some of your earlier work, I can see, like, you know.
You had to look at that stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, back in your Bone Thug days, man. You know what I'm saying? Your, what's that?
My Cat Williams days.
Your Cat Williams
Yes,
days.
sir.
Yeah.
A pimp named Slickback days.
Exactly. Yeah. Your shit was
man.
long, man. Dude, super long, man.
Yeah,
You know.
man.
But how difficult back then was it to get interviews? To catch up with these Yo Gottis and these, you know what I'm saying, these big names in the city. Like, how difficult was it? Was it like you kind of ran into them, or you were kind of reaching out to management? Like, how difficult was it to get those interviews?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, man. A lot of the game back then is still like what it is now. It's politics, you know. It's not always about what you know. It's about, what's that famous line?
Who you know.
Who you know.
Exactly.
I take it a step further. It's not about who you know. It's about what do they do when you call them. You understand me?
Yeah.
Like, when you call somebody on the phone, you can know somebody all day, every day. But
Yep.
when you call them, what do they do when you call them? Do they answer? You know, do they respond to your text?
Yeah.
So I had to, you know, do a lot of politic playing in the beginning. I had to do a lot of paying my dues in the beginning, because it's a numbers game. You know, let's be honest, it's a numbers game. And in the beginning, I didn't have them numbers.
Yeah.
But shout out to my very good friend, aka my brother Zed Zilla.
Yep.
That's who helped me run them numbers up. And like I say, I always give him credit for that. Obviously, God get the credit first, me second, then Zed Zilla.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Yeah.
he was pretty much what Bow Wow was to 106 in Park. That's what Zed Zilla was to BrinkTV.
Got you.
I was showing up at the main, like, music video shoots. I was doing behind the scenes. We talking about 2010 when cats ain't even had cameras.
Yeah.
You know, I was out there with the digital camera, filming behind the scenes. I'm pulling up at studio session. Hey, yo, Brink. Hey, me and Gotti finna do a song. Pull up at the studio.
Yeah.
I pull up. You know, hey, we finna shoot this video with Gucci Mane. Pull up. You know, I
Yeah.
pull up. Hey, we got a show tonight at such and such. Pull up.
It
I
was
pull
up,
up.
man.
And that's what helped me get my numbers up. So, you know, obviously it's a who you know game.
Yeah.
And independent. Man, see, it's just a rock, man. I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
take a
yeah.
little bit. See, whenever the Ciroc gets me tongue tied, that only means I need to take another shot of Ciroc. So pardon me momentarily.
For sure. All right, let's jump into co-host.
Thank you. But like I was saying, man, it's about who you know
Yeah.
and what they do when you call out to them. Now you were
Thanks.
saying,
I was saying, because, you know, just looking at all your work, you know, I've been seeing you being mostly solo. Was there any point in your career where you had a co-host?
there were
Or
several.
you ever considered?
There were several points where I had co-hosts. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. My vision when I first got BrinkTV on actual television, that was 11, 12, 13. So, hey, I'm big on numbers. I ain't no numbers, you know, numerology type person, but I'm big on numbers. But when I first got the show on there, I wanted to take people that was close to me. I wanted to take them with me.
Yeah.
I had a buddy of mine, he does personal training, like for a living. Like, I actually inspired him to do that for a living. He was working at a call center.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, man, you always in the gym, you always showing off your gains. You know, you training people every now and then. You should do that as a, career.
Yeah.
Now he's doing that successfully. Shout out to my guy, Fantastic Fitness.
Yeah.
I also had another guy, he was, cool, I don't want to get into all that, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to take him with me, so I gave him a segment on the show,
Okay.
And like I said, that kind of worked for a few, months.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? I need a female, man. I need a lady
Yeah.
presence on this show. Brought in a model I used to work with. She was doing interviews, like fashion segments, stuff like that. And it was dope, but I mean, it's only so much to go around as far as fashion here in Memphis. Like, it's not that many fashion designers. It's not that many boutiques.
Yep.
Back then, now it's more. And then a lot of them be online and stuff like that. But eventually, fast forward, man, I started working with famous dancer, here in the Memphis area. Her name is Ladia Yates. You probably heard of her. She co-hosted a few episodes with me. Kind of had a, I say this on camera. Me and her was super dope,
Yeah.
like incredible. I can't say that our personalities really, meshed as well.
Yeah.
But like I said, shout out to her, man. Ain't no shade, ain't no hate, man. But we just couldn't, get it all the way right, and that's understandable.
Yeah.
Eventually I around 2015 I got another host, and things were going like real cool for a few episodes, but we ended up going out to Essence Festival, in New Orleans, and man, I promise you, we fell out during that event.
Wow.
And I never even been public about that, so this is the first time y'all hearing about this, but we fell out, man, and it hurt. It hurt a lot because I spent a lot of money on that trip.
Yeah.
You understand me? And I was.
This was a female also.
Yeah. Because shame on me for trying to recreate 106 in Park. 106 in Park was gone.
Yes.
So I wanted to have that because I'm from South Memphis. So I'm from 38106. So I like to call my show 38106 and Park. You understand me?
Gotcha.
Because this is the South Memphis BrinkTV, no BET. You understand me?
38106.
Yeah, man.
What part of South Memphis you from?
Over there by Southside Pine.
Oh, yeah,
Hill,
that's your
man.
lives.
Yeah, man.
38106, okay.
In there, like swimming there. Hey, I've been knowing Zed Zilla since 2004.
Yeah.
So hey, like I say, that goes to show you we've been plugged in for a long time. But shame on me for trying to recreate 106 in Park, But like I say, me and the old girl fell out. I haven't talked to her since,
Yeah.
I wish her well in all her future endeavors. But hey, I'm dolo.
For sure. We're going to switch it up a little bit, man. I've been watching the news, not the news, but I've been watching, the social media and the blogs and stuff. You been keeping up with the Keke Palmer situation?
I have. I actually posted, and I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
I posted a couple posts about that on Facebook.
Yeah.
And one of them actually went viral, man. Like that post actually reached over 4 million people on the BrinkTV at BrinkTV show on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting situation.
Yeah.
If I could speak on it, if it were me,
Mm-hmm.
number one, I would be married to my child's, my child's mother.
Yeah.
And number two, my wife wouldn't wear stuff like that. Why? Because if we, in the word of God and we seeking salvation,
Mm-hmm.
and the Bible speaks about women wearing modest apparel, then she wouldn't be asked out. You understand me? So, I mean, hey, that's me. Other people, they got different, opinions, different strokes for different folks. But me, my wife wouldn't be going out the house like that.
Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, from personal experience, I mean, preference, but just the situation in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see anything she did as far? I mean, outside of her wardrobe,
Okay.
just her actions. Do you feel like her actions were like unladylike?
Nah, she was having a good time. I'm gonna be honest, man. Usher singing to my wife would not bother me at all.
Yeah.
Why? Because like as I described that union that I just described,
Mm-hmm.
I know my wife ain't finna leave, for no Usher. You understand me? If we in the book, man, we ain't looking at no stuff like that. We ain't trying to commit adultery. I'm not trying to turn your show into a gospel.
No, you
show.
good.
My bad. But I'm just
You good.
that's my personal, that's me speaking, truthfully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, look, we're going to switch it up a little. Y'all know how we do it, man. We get straight to it. Look, this the part of my show. I don't know why I always miss on that part. This is part of my show, man, where I do my little bowl game. It's a Ciroc for sure. I do my little bowl game. I get my guests to pull it out the bowl. They can pull each question and address each one with the first thing that comes to your mind. All right, so the bowl.
While I'm drinking Ciroc, I gotta address it.
Yeah. I ain't go too hard on you, man. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna pull each one. There's only 5 in the bowl. Just pull one at a time and address each one.
All right. So we're playing the bowl game right here on the Straight to It podcast. This is Brink Young from South Memphis slums, host of the Brink TV show and Brink Radio. And the first question is, tell us a secret. All right, bet. I used to pee in the bed till I was 13. Understand me. Next one.
Oh, okay. 13.
Was had. I know shame in my game, man.
Oh, yeah, 13, man. That's a long time, man.
Yeah, man. We talk about Pissy Willie all the way up from age 5 to 13. So I was like in junior high.
Yeah.
But they ain't even not know that. I was pulling females and everything. Pissy as hell. But anyway, yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the next question then. Next one.
That drink break was brought to you by Ciroc. They need to sponsor both Straight to It podcast and Brink Radio.
For sure.
The next question says, name 3 Memphians you have not yet interviewed but would love to have on your show? Great question. Oh man, this is easy. Number 1, Project Pat.
Pata.
Number 2, Juicy J.
Juice.
Number 3, Moneybag Yo.
Moneybag. You ain't had Moneybag?
Nah, man. Believe it or not, dude, I've never even met Moneybag Yo, like ever in life. And it's crazy because I've been around so many people from the inception of their career.
Yeah.
That's one dude that I've never met. Only thing that I can say about Moneybag Yo, his old like OG Facebook page, me and him were friends on that, you know, and you never know who's gonna blow up. So it's like, if you would have known, you would have been like, hey bro, yeah, man. You don't know.
Yeah.
You wanna know what's crazy though? In addition to that, why, you know, this is a good segue topic before I get into the next one. Like, Key Glock grew up on my street.
Yeah. That
man used to chase me down, you know. I used to, this back when I was working a regular job, whatnot, but BrinkTV was on TV, you know. That man chased me down. Hey, Brink, as soon as I pull up in the driveway, hey, Brink, hey, here go my CD. I rap. I'm going to be on BrinkTV one day. I never would have guessed he was going to end up being Key Glock.
Yeah.
Never, you know. But, hey, that's how life works. Like I say, you never know.
Never know, man.
And the next bold question is,
what is that?
have you ever paid for sex? If yes, what is the most you have paid? I love this question. I love this question.
Yeah.
Man, you outdid yourself on this question. And I'm going to tell you why. This is a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for a while.
Wow.
Want to know why?
Why?
I never paid for it.
Okay. I mean, well...
No. Shout out to the people who do pay for it, you know, because, hey, it's all a part of the ecosystem. You got to make the world go round.
Yeah.
But me, man, I've always been the guy to talk up on it. Yeah. Like, even when I used to be in the strip clubs, man, shout out to Platinum Rose, shout out to Platinum Rose, shout out to New York, shout out to the Jet Strip, shout out to Downtown Dolls. I used to be in all them strip clubs dang near every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you know, in there with my camera. You know, that's how I kind of, you know, used to get in, you know, in there filming. Shout out to my guy, OG, DJ 7 the Great, you know what I'm saying? He used to have me in the DJ booth with him, and whatever goes down in the DJ booth stays in the DJ booth. But anyway, saying that to say, even when I used to be in the strip clubs, I never paid the girls no attention.
Wow. And
that's what used to get them all over me. Dang, he ain't tricking. Dang, he ain't looking at my booty. He ain't looking at my breasts. You know, what's up with him? And then next thing you know, they all over me. So I've never had to pay for it. Have I ever thought about it?
Yeah.
I probably thought about it, like, within the, just being honest, as I've gotten older, I probably thought about it within the last couple of years, you know, maybe pandemic years, you know, because you ain't outside like you used to be outside, and, you know, you see the little chick, she bad, she got an OnlyFans. I ain't pay for the OnlyFans, but I'm looking at the regular pictures like, hold on, what this about? But honestly, man, right hand to the word of God, right hand to the Bible, I've never paid for it. I, you know, probably won't ever, you know, because like I say, the gift of gab will get you far, you know.
Send them out.
Like my OG pimp say, the gift of gab to get you stabbed. You understand me? Hey, that's how we do, man.
They go to the net. What you get? 2 more?
Yeah, I got about 2 more, you know. But I like that question. That was a dope question, and I'm honest, man. I'm brutally honest.
For sure.
I never paid.
Appreciate it.
Hey, now the next question says, what is your most wanted interview of all time? Easy. Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne?
I'm going to tell you, man, I'm going to be honest.
So does it have anything to do with like that's your favorite celebrity? Like,
nope, not even close. You know, that's just a person who I've always wanted to dissect his brain, you know, and I ain't trying to sound like no mad scientist or nothing like that, but Lil Wayne is a very creative linguist. You like the stuff he comes up with, like, I gotta know what bag he really be in. I gotta know what be going on through his mind. I gotta know what a studio session is like with Lil Wayne. I gotta know what a writing session is like with Lil Wayne. Matter of fact, Lil Wayne don't even write, so I gotta know, like, bruh, how you be doing what you be doing.
I can see that. Okay.
It was one time that he was in town, and I wanted to interview bruh so bad. I was ready to pay somebody who would be close to that situation, I was gonna give bruh 2 bands, you know, just to be like, hey, put me in the room with Wayne so I could try to interview him. Like,
Yeah.
I need that. Like, I would. That's like my top tier. That's like the interview that I've always wanted, and hopefully I get it one day. You know,
yeah, it's coming, man. It's coming.
if I can give you 2 more names, just off the top of my dome, would be Missy Elliott and Drake. Like,
Okay,
so them my top 3. You know?
for sure. All right, let's go
All
to the last one.
Hey, we talking about the last bowl game question
The last
on
one.
Straight to It podcast.
Yes, sir.
And it follows. What is the weirdest or craziest thing you have done to make money? That's an interesting question. I might have to
I
think
get
about
some
that.
very interesting answers from that question.
Really?
From a lot from my previous guests. From the guy we were just talking about, you saw on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me look at it one more time. Weirdest or craziest thing you have done to make money? You know, I'll be honest, man, you know, and you know, it's all about real life, right?
Facts.
It's all about being honesty, you know what I'm saying? And me, I'm not ashamed of anything I've ever done. And I say all of that to preface this. Sometimes you might have people that may look at this and be like, whoa, I look at you differently. I actually was paid to film pornography, like me being the cameraman, you know. So I've been paid to film pornography. And to me, that's about the weirdest thing or strangest thing that I've ever done for money, you know, because
one-time thing, or it was like a...
I mean, it was a couple times, you know, but I mean, that's in my past, like I say, and I say all that because, like I say, man, it might be church members watching now. Like I say, it's real life, homie.
Fact.
You understand me? Like, and I did that while, you know, in the book and all that type of stuff. But I mean, you got to think about it, man. Sometimes your back is to the wall and you got to make money. You understand me? And like me, you know, I use the talents that God gave me to get that scratch, you know. And I film pornography. Sue me.
Send them on. Appreciate it.
I wasn't in it.
Yeah.
I just filmed it.
Just
I recorded with my camera. It wasn't no POV. Nah, it was them.
Send
It
them
wasn't
on.
me. None of me.
Yeah, make sure you let them know their part.
I promise you, right? They gonna have me.
You know, over the years, man, your show has it has really transitioned. You know what I'm saying? From when you first get on the scene up until now. Okay, go ahead. All right. You get all of it.
Brought to you by Ciroc.
Yeah.
Ciroc, please.
Sponsor this.
Send me a check. Send him a check. Hey, we
Sure.
need them checks, man.
Man, we need 'em,
Sponsorship.
man.
Hey, we getting viewership. Understand me? Hey,
We need 'em, man.
We
We need
reaching the people. Like, let's get it popping. Sponsors, you know. Y'all just drop Diddy. Don't hit
Yep.
get me.
Send 'em
Anyway,
up.
go ahead.
Nah. But nah, over the years, man, you know, your show had transitioned, man. You done put a lot of work in. You know, but now we in the social media era, you know, and has it been stressful or, to like come up with new ways to promote yourself, trying to keep up with the social media era? Like, has it been kind of stressful, that transition?
One thing I learned from Nelly, never let them see you sweat.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be transparent with you because you asked me that question. It has been. It definitely has been.
Trying to stay relevant, yeah.
One of my favorite quotes is evolve or become extinct.
Yeah.
And it's been challenging evolving over the years. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, it's not been easy. Just trying to stay abreast of everything that's new. I was a guy who I didn't want to mess with Twitter.
Yeah.
I was a guy who didn't want to mess with Instagram when it first came out.
Yeah.
And understanding that all of these various social media platforms like Snapchat, I ain't even mess with Snapchat at all.
Yeah.
I didn't know or couldn't fathom what it could do for what I'm doing for a living.
Yeah.
I didn't mess with TikTok for a while, but I'm on it now, you know. And it's like pulling yourself out of yourself to adapt to what's going on, to what's current, what's relevant.
Yeah.
We all got our own personal opinions and we all got our own personal feelings about certain things. Like me personally, if you didn't already know, I'm reclusive.
Yeah.
I don't like people.
Yeah.
I love people. I'm a people person, but
I
I
know what
don't
you
like
mean.
being around people. I like to be in my own room, you know, in my own world doing what I do. Why? Because only I could disappoint me.
Fact.
Other people can't.
Yeah.
Only I could, disappoint myself. I can't disappoint anybody else. That's just Ciroc. But I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. He got it because he on Ciroc. But anyway, hey man, Ciroc need to turn into a fraternity or something. Like I'm trying to play as Ciroc.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I love Ciroc.
What's happening? This man got all the flavors of Ciroc. So hey, if anybody y'all need to send a check to, it'll be him and me because I said it. But anyway, it's definitely been challenging to stay relevant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, like I was the quote unquote big dog for a very long time. And one of my mistakes was not going out of town sooner because obviously I had a lot of different obligations. I was a supervisor at a warehouse.
Yeah.
I couldn't just really go out of town like that. You know, the ship would, I ain't gonna say sink, but it would run into all types of turbulence if I wasn't there.
Yeah.
So I was committed to that job. I should have been committed to BrinkTV.
Yeah.
I should have been committed to Brink Young because I've left that job almost 2.5 years ago. I'm the constant me, not them. So I should have went out of town more, sooner. I should have jumped on different, various social media sooner, but I didn't, and like I say, by the grace of God, man, I'm still here, still relevant. I ain't the old dude that, we used to watch it. Now people still watch me.
Yeah.
They still listen to me. Like, I'm thankful, brother. Like,
Sure.
everybody don't have the shelf life that I've had.
Yeah. Now they get this AI shit out. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on this AI, man, and it's taking over?
Look, man, when it comes to the Mount Rushmore of basketball, we talking about Michael Jordan, we talking about Kobe Bryant, we talking about LeBron James, we talking about Allen Iverson. Oh, you talking about the other AI. Anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, job. But anyway, I think it's cool for certain things, different things that may make your job easier.
Yeah.
Keyword, your job. Not to replace jobs, but to make your job easier. Because for instance, like what you do and what I do, if there were such thing as an AI that could edit an interview for me and put all of the guest social media on there and all the pictures that we bring up and put up all of the like everything that's necessary, that would make my job so much easier.
Yep.
Not necessarily to get rid of the editor, because I'm the editor. I edit my own stuff.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is AI to make my job easier, yes. To take jobs away from people, nah, I ain't with it.
You done had I gave a small rundown of some of your accolades and some of the guests that was on your show.
Okay.
But you done had a lot of big names on your platform.
Yeah.
Have you had any of those guests?
I like where this is going.
Have you had any of those guests make a 360 and come back and support you?
Wow, I didn't expect that question. And it's funny. I just had this whole little thing in my head, like, you're really gonna ask me that question? Why I'm on Ciroc? But nah, dude, you kind of turned the corner on me. I'm gonna be honest, man. Big Boogie, shout out to Big Boogie. He's the only artist that came like before the deal, after the deal, and after the major success. So man, definitely shout out to Big Boogie.
Yes, sir.
That's about it.
Okay.
And that's the sad part about it, man. You got a reality of black people becoming successful and not associating with people who assisted. I ain't say made you successful, but assisted, that are in the fabric, that are in the DNA of you becoming successful, and you haven't reached back out. And that bothers me, but that's life.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do no names or nothing like that, but it sucks when people come back when their decline has already started. Nah, partner.
Yeah.
Come before you go up.
Yep.
And while you going up.
Yep. Fact.
Now, if you happen to decline, hey, you always got a home at BrinkTV or Brink Radio.
Yes, sir.
But if you going up, then you go up, and then you don't come see me until you decline.
Yeah.
Hey, stay where you at, man. And like I say, I want to say a name, but I won't.
Yeah.
I just won't, because out of the respect of what we do for a living, out of respect of being a Memphian, like I'm all about building this city up. That's why I moved to Atlanta and then came back with the resources so that we can build Memphis up some more.
Yeah.
I learned so much out there.
Yeah.
I gained so many contacts out there. brought this stuff back to Memphis.
For sure, for sure. Hey, look, we're gonna switch it up, man. This is another segment of my show. Why hold on.
Does it recall? I mean, does it?
no,
See,
this a
now I'm
rock,
tripping.
man.
Yes, that's what I'm finna say. Does it involve drinking alcohol? If so, here's my glass.
It does not, but
Okay,
everything involves drinking alcohol.
All right,
I'm
next
grab
time.
that next.
It's okay. Next time we got
But
it.
this segment is called False or Fact.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. You basically gonna tell me if it's false or if it's fact.
Okay.
We're gonna start with the first question, man. False or fact? Yo Gotti is the king of Memphis. False or fact?
Well, I would say this. There is no king of Memphis. Memphis is democracy, just like the United
We
States
talking about
of
in the
America.
music, in the music game. Okay.
I'm not finished.
Okay.
But
I feel you going.
Memphis is democracy, just like the United States of America. So there would be a president, and our president got assassinated. We haven't got a new president yet.
Send them on. All right. We're gonna move to the next one. 15 years old is too young to date. False or fact?
That's interesting because I was dating when I was 15. I actually lost my virginity at age 15. And that's not Ciroc, that's me. But for these kids now,
Yeah.
I do think that's too young to date because they're way more advanced than what we were.
Mm-hmm.
We had we didn't even have flip phones when I was 15. We had them Nokia.
With the snake game.
Kyocera
One
joints,
snake
like,
game on her.
So there was no such thing as sexting back then. You couldn't send nudie pictures back then. But now, these kids, man, they on Snapchat busting it open, and that's disgusting. So I definitely would say 15 is too young to date.
For sure. All right, now this is a question right here, man. That I got to look in your eyes, man. Make sure you answer this the right way.
Ciroc.
All right. Michael Jordan is better than LeBron.
Yes.
False or fact?
Facts.
Okay. Send them on. All right. Send them on. All right.
Easy.
All right.
Look, man, when we talking about Michael Jordan had a certain killer instinct, a certain tenacity that I haven't seen no other player other than Kobe Bryant have.
Yeah.
Only Michael and Kobe had that certain killer instinct.
Facts.
Of course, Kobe, they call it the Mamba mentality. But
Yeah.
Jordan just go out there and just, I don't even know what to call that.
Yeah.
But whenever Jordan get that chip on his shoulder, or if he feels like he's really, really competing with you, man, you can kiss whatever plans you had after the game. You can kiss it goodbye because dude finna give you 45
For sure.
or more. So definitely definitely Mike over LeBron.
Send them on.
Shout out to LeBron though.
Shout out.
I like what he doing off the court.
Me too.
That's respect.
All right, number 4. Liking other women photos on social media is cheating.
No,
False or fact?
no, that's false. That's totally false.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, like that's jovial. That's just showing love. Like for me, for instance, I don't click like, the thumbs up like.
Yeah,
I don't do that. I heart everything, just
yeah.
to show love,
Yeah.
But if I was in a relationship doing that, I don't feel like I was cheating. Now, if I like about 19 of them joints back to back, and I'm
sending a message,
I'm
then.
creeping,
Okay.
I'm creeping,
For sure.
but I'm telling too much. My next girlfriend, she might understand, and but look out for that.
All right, this is the last one, man. BrinkTV is the #1 talk show in Memphis. False or fact?
Well, I would say this. If we talking about talk shows, it's #1. That's fact.
For sure.
If we talking about platforms, period, I would say no. And this is a moment where I would, have my chest piece and I would turn it to the side. Shout out to my guy, Famous Animal TV.
Oh, yeah. Famous
You understand me?
Yeah.
I met Famous years ago, and
Have you interviewed Famous?
I haven't, and we got a link. Like I ran into him a couple months back, and I told him we got to work. But I met Famous years ago, and we were at an event. We were both covering that event. It was an artist, Day One Nico. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
saw him from across the room. He saw me. He smiled. Like, his face lit up when he saw me.
Yeah.
So I walked over there to him, and I was like, what's up, homie? He was like, what's up? And I told him. I said, you know they expect us to beef, right?
Yeah.
He dropped his head. He said, yeah. I said, you know we ain't gonna give him that, right?
Yeah.
His face lit back up. He was like, for sure.
Yeah.
And I mean that, man. Like, when it comes to Memphis media, we all we got. Like,
Man,
you know,
we all
Brown
we
them
get.
said, man, like, you know, we got to stick to each other. We got to be our brother's keeper. You know,
Yeah.
I believe that's what Nino Brown said. I like to call me the point guard.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand me? Like, I'm Brink Morant when it comes to this, except I ain't waving pistols and all that. But when it comes to Memphis media, man, I'm the point guard, and I have an incredible, impeccable court vision, and I'm here to help.
Yeah.
I ain't here to compete with nobody. I'm not here to compete with Straight to It podcast.
Yeah.
You my brother. You know what
So-
I'm saying? Whatever you need, I got you.
Man.
My thing is always this.
Yeah.
I want y'all to pay attention when I say this. Come through the front door.
Yep.
Don't come through the back door.
Yeah.
Come through the front door saying basically, hey, what's happening? My name is such and such. I do such and such. I'm a big fan of your work, or I see what you got going on. I respect it, blah, blah, blah. Whatever, however you want to word it. Come through the back door basically saying, I'm the number one, such and such, and ain't none of y'all touching me. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that, because I'm going to test your shelf life.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody touching my shelf life in Memphis.
For
I've
sure.
been able to be relevant all these years. I know how. I can give you the formula if you come through the front door.
Yeah.
Come through the back door acting like you the big dog.
Yeah.
You Billy Badass.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's see where you at in 3 years.
Say no more.
You're not existing. Don't exist.
Yeah.
I done seen plenty of people come and go.
Yeah.
I'm still here. I'm constant.
Yeah.
But like I say, you come through the front door, I got you.
Take notes, man.
I show you stuff. I show you about cameras. I show you about your microphones, your audio. I show you about lighting. I show you about, you know, different things. I don't mind giving jewels to people who doing what we do. I'm not saying what I do.
Yeah.
I don't mind giving jewels to people who doing what we do.
Yeah.
If you come through the front door.
For sure.
You want to be an asshole and come through the back door?
Yeah.
All right. I'll lead you out in deep waters. Let's see how long you last. I'm trying to give a directive to people. They need
Gotcha.
to understand. Don't come through the back door.
Facts.
I'm Uncle Brink.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I'm Uncle Brink.
Yeah.
You come through the front door,
He old enough to be no Uncle Brink yet,
Oh,
man.
man,
What
come
you
on,
about,
man.
29?
shit.
You ain't no Uncle Brink yet. You couldn't
Shout-
Brink.
Shout out to 36 Mafia. I'm 36. But what I'm saying is, man, you come in through the front door.
Yeah.
Uncle Brink got something for you to eat.
For
Uncle
sure.
Brink got something for you to drink.
Yeah.
You want to watch TV, whatever. I got you.
Yeah.
But if you try to come through that back door, hey, man, you can't swim with the sharks, man.
For sure.
And like I say, that's a directive. That's not directed towards one person
Yeah.
or nobody in particular, because I ain't got beef with nobody. But I'm
Yeah.
saying that's a directive.
Yeah.
Anybody watching this, come through the front door. I got you.
For sure.
It's love through the front door.
Yeah.
It's something else through the back.
You know, I've been peeping. I've been watching you, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been taking notes, man. You been doing your thing out here, man. I'm saying you out here on billboards and all type of shit. I'm like, this man is really like, he like that dude in the city.
Thank you, man.
You know,
I
dude. But
appreciate
is it times where you feel famous?
Sometimes, matter of fact, yesterday
Yeah.
I stopped in Family Dollar just to get some little snacks or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was a girl rang me up, but the other guy behind the counter, he was like, "What up, Brink?"
Yeah.
And no disrespect to you, my brother, but I did not know who you were,
Okay.
but you knew who I was.
Yeah.
So moments like that, I feel famous.
Yeah.
When I'm in Kroger getting my groceries,
Mhm.
regular everyday people stuff, I feel famous when somebody run into me and they, hey, what up, Brink? And I ain't talking about people from school. I ain't talking about
Yeah.
people who I used to work with. I'm talking about people who I don't know.
Yeah.
And they know me. It's moments like that where I feel famous, but on a day-to-day basis, bro, I do not.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a regular person You know,
Yeah.
I like to call myself an everyday celebrity, you know, because I do everyday things. Like, people be shocked when I tell them, oh, I just got through cutting grass. Dang, bro, you cut your own grass?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't got no big mansion or nothing like that, bro. I'm from South Memphis. I don't live in South Memphis no more, thank God.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, man, I ain't got it like y'all think, you know, not yet. I'm getting there. I'm eating.
Yeah.
I'm straight.
Yeah,
but I ain't got it like y'all think just yet. You know, I'm getting there though. We working on it.
For sure. Well, look, man, before we get out of here, man, I gotta get you to drop some gems, man. I need you to give some advice to those who looking to join this whole media game, to follow in your footsteps, to join this world we in. What's some great advice you can leave with those who's watching and want to follow in those steps?
Man, I can only tell you and everybody watching this, I can only tell them what I wish somebody would have told me when I first got started.
Okay.
Did not take no for an answer.
Okay.
When somebody tells you no, you need to say, how come?
Yeah.
And then when they tell you how come, you need to say, well, what can I do?
Yeah.
Because when I started this thing off, brother, I was timid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. You said no? Okay, well, hey, thank you for your time. Nah, fuck all that.
Yeah.
You got to be a shark.
Mm-hmm.
This is shark-infested waters. So anything other than a shark will get eaten. You can't be a guppy. You can't be a dolphin. You got to be a shark. And that's my advice, man. Be a shark.
For sure.
Also, make money happen.
Mm-hmm.
Don't happen to make money.
Yeah.
Make money happen. Like, you can actually make money happen. You got a camera. There is no reason you should ever be broke. There is no reason why you should ever be behind on your bills.
Yeah.
A lot of my little homies that picked up the cameras and started, doing podcasts and stuff like that, I see them doing photography now.
That's what's up.
I see them shooting videos now. Man, hey, it's millions of ways you can make money out this camera.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I ain't even finna talk about the camera. There's a million ways you can make money out that phone.
Yep.
Now, you talk
I
about
did season 1 and 2 with my phone.
exactly.
Yep.
Like me, when I be at home, I got two phones just like this.
Yeah.
I'm working Instagram on one of them. I'm working Facebook on all of them. And then I switch this one up, and then I'm working TikTok. I'm working Twitter, and then I'm checking my emails on this one.
Yeah.
I'm two phones, and I got a MacBook in
Yeah.
front of me
Yeah.
because I'm
Shout
trying.
out to Android. Now go ahead.
You can have that one. This is your platform, sir.
Yes,
I
sir.
will not disrespect your platform. My bad. But I'm trying to make money at every turn. I promise you. And this is not the Ciroc talking. Like, this is something that means the world to me because God gave me an ability to touch people.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about like no touch little boys, no freaky weird stuff, but I've got ability to inspire people.
Yeah.
And I motivate people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna use it to the best of my ability. So my advice, don't take no for an answer. Ask how come.
For sure.
Ask what can I do? Be a shark.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? Make money happen, don't happen to make money.
What you think about the studio, man? You know what I'm saying? What
Yours?
Mine. Yeah, what you thinking, man?
This guy's gotta ask me what I think about his studio while I'm on Ciroc. Hey, Ciroc, please send us some checks. Please sponsor us. Sponsor his platform, sponsor mine.
For sure.
But I think the facility, man, is incredible.
Appreciate
I
you.
love it. It's very decorative, man. I can't pronounce that.
Just take your time, man. Just take your time.
How you gonna ask me a question like
I'm
that?
gonna make
and I'm
you
on
look
Ciroc?
like I'm gonna make you look like a scholar though. When I edit this, they're gonna be like, oh, he's so well spoken.
Yeah, I'm well spoken on Ciroc. You understand me? But nah, like, one thing I can say about it, man, I don't know where we fall. Like, are we millennials? Are we Gen Z? I don't know what we are. But just being in this atmosphere, it reminds me of the good old days. It reminds me of, like I told you off camera, 1992. You know, when I was young and, when I first got Street Fighter 2, for Christmas, 1992. Like, that was an event that changed my life, RIP to my brother, Jeremy Wilson. I know I'm not finna start crying on your platform, nothing like that, but I remember that Christmas so vividly, even though I don't celebrate Christmas. But I remember it so vividly because my brother and I, we checked, and this is funny, we checked the gifts while my mom was at work, and we opened them up just a little bit at the corner to see what we got.
Yeah.
We noticed it was Super Nintendo and Super Nintendo games. My brother got NCAA Final Four. Me, for Brink, Street Fighter 2.
For sure.
And I was looking and I saw it and I'm like, who is this green person? This green monster?
Blanca.
And it was Blanca.
Yeah.
Had no idea of any of that, but it changed my freaking life. So,
For sure.
like I say, man, you know, your studio definitely gets me in the feels. I'm not crying or anything, but it's like I told you, man. You get some wrestling memorabilia in here.
Yeah.
I'm moving in. Like, you know, let me know where I'm gonna put my pillow and my camera because I'm moving in. Like,
For sure.
I like the vibes, man. And then the alcohol,
Yeah.
impeccable.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, man.
But once again, man, I appreciate you pulling up on me, man, on the Straight to a podcast, man. We gonna have to spin a block. Shout out your social media, let everybody know where they can find you.
All right, so check this out, man. As far as social media, it's pretty much simple. At BrinkTV Show. At BrinkTV Show. Brink, B-R-I-N-K, TV Show. And my personal stuff, if y'all want to rock with my personals, is at Brink Young. At Brink Young.
Yeah.
www.brinktvshow.com is the website. You know, that's pretty much like the anchor for everything. But hey, as far as social media, at Brink TV Show, that's where we at. South Memphis, we're happening.
Say no more, for sure.
I ain't throwing up no gang sign when I do this either. This is South Memphis right here. You know what I'm saying? This is how I do South Memphis. This ain't no gang sign.
Yeah.
Look, hey, no Rico. You know, don't indict me. You understand me? You know, I know they be watching, but hey, this is South Memphis. When I do this, do my hand like this and like this, it's South Memphis.
Say no more, say no more. I will make sure you hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. And if you don't hit that notification bell, there's no way you gonna know when I drop a video. Look, we gonna get out of here, man. We gonna get straight to it. That's it.
Man, this is probably one of the, if not the best, this is probably the best interview I've ever done.
For sure, man. I appreciate it.
See, we about to tell the truth.